can't believe I'm actually interested in this show now. Can you believe it?
No, I can't.
Imagined.
Theta's like,
Alright.
I'm still not sold, so no, I don't.
Alright, so
There it
whenever you
goes.
guys are ready.
I'm ready. Like I said, I'm trying to knock it out. Let's go.
Alright. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone Face Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Shy, and that's Theta, and we are here to watch some Tomodachi Game. So, everybody, you want to see a dead body?
What are you, Will Wheaton now?
No, but if I recall last time, they've gone ahead, left someone in a cave for 3 days with no food and water, contacted them once, and refused to talk to them.
What's
And
his name?
now,
Is it Shinpei?
I
Or is that the show we're watching, Theta? Shinpei's
That's the show we're
Shinpei.
watching.
Okay, got you. I don't remember any characters in the show. Their names.
I mean, I'm always an airhead. I'll forget every single name forever, you know. But I'll go ahead and say main character has gone ahead and said they're going to switch teams while their team partner is dying in a cave.
Well, he
I
hasn't said that.
don't know. No, he hasn't switched teams. He's just kind of being held.
Well, he hasn't said that at
Uh,
all. Somebody else said that he said that.
yeah, basically they were trying to
Oh,
lure what's his face out of hiding.
I thought that's what they left the cliffhanger on the like. All right, it's been 3 days. Now I'm gonna ask to switch.
Well, no, he hasn't said anything. It's been point of
Yeah,
view
they're
shit.
trying to get him to.
Maybe I forgot
The
that.
person that he was talking to on the phone was like trying to convince him that that's what was happening, and then we had like point of view shots and talks about what the rest of the game was and things like that.
Right. All right. So there's really not much more to do here, I think, other than to burst the bubble. Like we took a whole lot of predictions last time of like possible like gambit plays that he's doing, and we just gotta see if they pan
Yeah,
out.
like a guy in the cave isn't actually the hider.
I honestly really think it might be the girl.
She moved
It.
though. She's not able to move if she's the hider.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I forgot about that rule. Yeah, you keep reminding me of that. I don't know how I keep forgetting that one,
It's
but I
it's
do.
why I brought up the idea that maybe they're hiding in the open, and then immediately shot it down. Because as far as I can tell, they're both moving.
Yeah. Oh no, I remember. We were talking about one of the 5 main people there being the guy who's hiding in the open.
Right, because
The other team.
we haven't
Yeah, the other
seen
team.
any of them.
And I think we think it's the like emotional support pillar of the group because he was telling everyone else where to go, I think, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I
So
guess
wait,
let's
how
just
does
go
this
ahead and
couldn't the main guy just like reach out and tap him and be like, boom, game's over?
Well, if you don't know that he's the hider, how would you know how to do that?
So just walk up and touch them all.
I don't remember what the victory condition is.
You know what? Just fucking run after all of them, and the one who doesn't move is the guy you gotta get.
Well, again, though, if he is actually hiding in plain sight, he wouldn't be able to do that.
I'm going to just check real fast if I can find the rules for Game 3 without a spoiler.
I mean, there should be like a screenshot, I would assume, because it's literally one of those.
Yeah.
yeah,
Here's
there
all
are
the
only a
rules at
couple
once
of
on
rules.
screen.
So far, the simplest game,
Um,
honestly.
yeah. Games. Oh wow, it's not even telling me what they are. Fuck you for that.
I mean, it should be fairly easy. There is, what, 4 incarnations of this? I'm assuming this comes from a light novel, which would then get translated into a manga, which then got translated into a live-action movie, which is now a anime. So,
Which will then be turned into a breakfast cereal.
well, I'm just saying. I'm assuming that the rules of the games should be
Okay,
fairly
the team
spelled
that
out.
finds the other's hider first wins. So they should have already won. They've seen all 5 of them.
Yeah, but you have to, I guess, declare that you know which one the hider is.
Oh.
I
Yeah, so
guess.
kind of
Okay.
a surprise consequence for being wrong or something.
Okay, so you can't be violent and you cannot move the hider, but you can make contact, eat, surrender, or change sides. I think there was more.
That
Or is he just explaining how the debt redistribution works for switching?
I think there's like a lot of the debt
If
redistribution
one
stuff,
person
and for it being like
switches,
the premise, it really doesn't matter what anyone's number is.
okay, so unless he pulls some like Megamind shit, uh, switching teams automatically ends the game. So that's not going to help them unless he has some loophole.
Let's find out.
I just want to make sure we have all those rules here.
Mhm.
Uh,
Keep the rules up on the side, and as soon as they contradict, we...
I'm skipping through a video because that's the only way I found the rules. Nobody's talking about it.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, okay. Looks like we got everything.
All
I'm
right.
ready.
All right. If we're ready, let's go ahead and watch.
Oh god, I love the opening though.
Yeah. You know what? The fourth game is just going to be, you know, one of those like carnival machines where they put you inside of like a little air tube and the money flies around. You just gotta grab it.
Fourth
But
game
each
is
note
the
also has like a note from a friend telling you how you suck.
fourth game
So
is actually
catchy.
just the opening to Squid Game.
Oh yeah, this is just the
Congratulations, you passed the Tomodachi game. Now on to phase 2.
I guess there's something to be said about the increase in the number of shows about trying to solve your debt with a death game.
I think it's because most people alive right now are in debt and would rather be dead. So, why not make a big old gamble?
Well, it's also not about
Yeah,
just solving your debt. You get more out of it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
It's basically who wants to be a millionaire for people who are already millions under.
There.
Will not only pay off your debt, but you'll win billions.
Oh man, who wants to be a millionaire? Either I answer one question wrong immediately, or I do it at the end.
Yo, I referenced the weakest link the other day, and I just instantly felt my hair turn gray. Like, it was crazy.
Oh, here's this good episode of The Price is Right on.
ねえ、もし彼が本気で願えるつもりなら、このスイッチを認める？
It's funny if I saw that picture out of context. Would have thought it was a fast food menu.
I can see that, absolutely. It was like colorful, there was a mascot.
The game will really start to move after 3 days of watching with nothing happening.
俺の寝返りを認めてくれるの？くれないの？なんでこのタイミングで寝返ろうと思ったわけ？それは話しただろう。
What if he switches sides and he is the hider?
その報復として俺はこの第3ゲームで奴をできるだけ苦しませてから裏切ってやろうと決めてたんだ。まあ筋は通ってるのかな。だったらさっさと認めろよ。
The guy's just like, yeah, that's fair.
寝返る方法だけど、食料がある中央部にいつでも僕がいるから相手チームの人と一緒に寝返りを宣言。それに相手チームが一人でも OK を出せば成立だよ。
At least one
再
person
度寝
from the
返
other
って元の
side.
チームに戻ることはできないから注意してね。
Okay, I see it, I see it. He's trying to get on their team and sow discourse, I think.
こんなやつ仲間にすんの普段だったら絶対嫌だけど。
There you go. There's the one.
だったらまあ。
じゃ、
Oh, right, no, I forget these guys are like a basketball team. Like, they have synergy.
僕らが何かを決めるときはいつもキャプテンに判断してもらってたじゃないですか。だから今回も念のため相談してみましょうよ。
別に良くない。めんどいし。
バカ野郎！キャプテン判断は絶対だ。そのお金
Yeah, I don't think he needs to so much Discord. They're kind of already doing it themselves.
Without the emotional support pillar, they're falling apart.
何がおかしいわけ？
ごめん。悪気はないんだ。ただな。お前らがこんな簡単な決断も自分たちでできないのがあまりにも
Hey, there it is. Now the game begins.
なあまさかお前たちってさずーっとそうやってそのキャプテン様にお伺いを立てながら行動してきたわけ？キャプテン様右ですか左ですか？ キャプテン様、朝はパンですかご飯ですか？キャプテン様、おしっこに行ってもいいですか？
I love when this main character is being a dickhead.
Yeah, it's the best part, right?
It kind of is. I
want a
really,
whole
really
episode of
love.
this. Let's do it.
I think I like him being a dickhead because I know he's actually nice to an extent.
Do we? Maybe he's a
He cares
monster.
about his friends, and that's good enough for me.
He left his friends behind 3 episodes ago.
Yeah,
To
he didn't want to drag them further into the game. He did that because he cares.
doesn't want to drag them into a game where they could win their debt away.
Well, he didn't bring them into this. The glasses did.
Sure. So let's just abandon them on a rooftop inside of a building.
びっくりした。こんなつまらない事故で負けるところだったわ。あれが事故？はあ？わざと殴らせようと挑発した。
Of course, is she dumb? Is she fucking like socially ignorant?
Gosh, who
た
knows?
だあまり短絡的に彼の行動を見ない方がいいわ。
I could take someone with no social skills or social awareness, and they would have picked up on that. Blondie here is
ゲームは終わりよ。
out there.
じゃあキャプテンからの結論を伝えますね。
I don't know. She's smart enough to be on the other side of the monitor.
寝返りを認めない。だそうです。
Or stacked
そうな
enough.
るのよ。いいえ、おそらくそれが正
Yeah, I ain't complaining.
理由
I'm
は
not
単
either.
純にして明快。そんな奴を仲間にしなくても俺たちは必ず勝つ。俺の考えた攻略法は完璧だ。
攻略法。
He definitely didn't even call him.
だから動じず、俺を信じて作戦を遂行すればいいって。もしそれでも片桐雄一が寝返りを懇願するようなら、もう一人の女も一緒に寝返らせろ。二人とも寝返れば C グループは隠れる役一人になる。さすがに小細工もできないだろう。例えば片桐雄一がこちらに寝返って俺たちの味方として行動し、どうにかこちらの隠れ場所を聞き出して残った女にそれを伝えて見つけさせる。片桐雄一の借金
Yeah,
は
that's what I
増え
thought
て
his
しまうが、
plan was.
この完全不利の中、
What would the point of that be, though?
ができる。
Because he can't switch back. So he'd be on the losing team if he helped them lose.
Wait, hang on. Did I hear the rules wrong in saying that, like, you could switch back, but
You
your
can't,
team
it
has
said.
to say yes?
No,
Okay.
that's what your decision is final, it said. And then it had that little cartoonish thing. I changed my mind. You can't switch back.
2 days ago. Oh, this flashback start.
Just want to make sure, because I'm pretty sure I was talking over that, because I thought I knew the rule anyway.
とりあえず今日から丸2日は
Nah,
何
they
もし
didn't
ない。
explain the rule. They're just talking about like UEG and like how he's manipulating this.
No, no, at the
Oh, no,
beginning
no,
of
no.
the
They
episode.
explained the rule earlier.
それで俺は3日目に寝返りを宣言する。
裏切る気ですか？
まさか俺たちが勝つこと以外全く考えてないさ。
そこはブレン
Right, that's why I don't think he's trying to switch teams in order to make the other team lose. Because then he'd be forced to lose, and he's not losing.
馬はすごい。完全な悪人顔だ。
もし寝返ることができたら、奴らから隠れる役の居場所を聞き出す。
He's lying to
それ
her.
を君に伝え
Full
る作戦だ。
face.
なるほどです。
だけどまあ、この作戦は実中八九失敗すると思う。
なんでそう思うんですか？
おそらく K グループはこのゲームの攻略法に気づいてるからだよ。この友情かくれんぼで確実かつ簡単に敵の隠れる役を見つける方法は、食料を運ぶ人間を尾行することなんだ。
さすが、もう気づいてたんだ。確かにそうかもですけど、なんで攻略法を相手が気づいていると思うんですか？
もしこれが普通のかくれんぼなら、君はあの K グループの中の誰を隠れる役にする？
それは少しでも見つかる可能性を下げたいから、できるだけ小さい。
そう、一番小柄なやつを隠れる役にするはずだ。でもあいつらはよりにもよって圧倒的に体のでかい男を隠れる役にした。このゲームが普通のかくれんぼとは違うってことに気づいていた証拠だ。長期戦に備え一番忍耐強い男を隠れる役にしたんだ。
じゃあその寝返る作戦が失敗したとして、その後はどうするんですか？
それを話すには一つ確認しておきたいことがあるんだけど。
何ですか？
Loyalty test time.
俺は勝つためだったらどんな手段でも使うって言ったよね。君はそれに賛同できるの？
His default plan is to have him seduce the pretty boy, I bet. Have her seduce him.
君は俺に絶対服従を誓える？
こいつ私を脅してるつもり。でもまあそれも面白いか。いいですよ、このゲームに勝てるなら。
もちろん俺に従えば絶対に勝てる。
わあ、すごい自信。
それじゃあ話すよ。
ああ、だからあの時私が女かどうか聞いたのね。それにしても片桐雄一、こいつは思ってた以上の
What is this plan? They keep teasing us.
They're gonna tease it another 3 episodes until the end of the season.
第3ゲーム出番少ね。
やっぱりやめたわ。
I mean, we already know he wins the game.
なんでさ。
Again, they showed it in the first minute of the first episode.
いやいや、そうじゃないさ。
I mean, obviously, at this point, the fun isn't how.
Yeah. I mean, I use it as the intro to the reaction to this. Him winning the game.
いいか。寝返りが失敗して以降の作
I
戦
mean, like,
No, we really had to
obviously
cut back.
he's going-
何もしないって言ったけど、それはちょっと
We had to cut back out of the flashback for a minute to see them bickering to cut back into it.
時には怒らせたりして、あるものを探す。
あるもの。
そのあるものが見つかり次第次の行動に移る。
You know what really would make this game for me? And I'm not even joking right now. If replace the monster main character we have with Sherlock Holmes.
That would also be interesting.
So,
Like, naming concept,
You,
right?
well, I mean, you take that scene just a moment ago. I'm looking for something. Sherlock Holmes would be the color of the dirt on their shoes. You know, the abrasions on their clothing from the types of plants they've been moving through the forest with.
I feel like the show wouldn't be as interesting if the main character wasn't a dickhead.
Maybe if it was Columbo, it's like, and
Because-
one more thing, the coffee. You
Because
said you liked
again-
it black, actually.
The whole point of this is about being friends. Sherlock isn't exactly,
That would be perfect. The dynamic between him and Watson.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
Okay,
just go pure
okay,
trust for
okay.
Watson.
okay. But like everyone else, like, I don't know.
You would need to find 3 other characters. Okay,
Yeah,
what if you
exactly.
do it with Moriarty there?
Well,
Then you do have
I
a dick
kinda-
factor, and they have to work together.
I mean, you could pull for the characters from, say, the Sherlock Cumberbatch, the one that he did. You have Watson's wife, the cop. I can't remember his name. They all have a strenuous relationship to Sherlock.
Oh, here we go. He's teased out a reveal.
Yo, you know what actually be interesting? This, but with a team of 5 like super geniuses who all think really differently, and the whole point is they have to like settle on who can be the fucking person leading the game,
Oh gosh.
while like tugging at each other to see whose plan gets to go through.
People already have a hard enough time trying to write one super genius, write 5 now, all interacting.
Right?
Oh man,
But like
that'll
at
take,
that
like,
point, the
12
show
years
isn't
to write
about
one
them being
episode.
super geniuses. It's about them like just being the same person at each other's
It's
throats.
basically like a Seven Samurai Tomodachi game.
I actually haven't seen Seven Samurai, but I did recently put it on my list.
Well, I mean, you know the concept, though. That basically they're all
No, I don't.
really good at specific things, and they have different attitudes about things. I'm sorry, I'll be right back with you in a moment.
Muting over-
Never mind.
over and over.
Never mind. She looks young.
They're all like 16.
Well, it's not like the other woman who's behind the monitor, who clearly looks like late 20s, maybe.
At least late 20s. That woman could have a kid and I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Whereas this one reads to me as maybe high school.
This one reads to me, actually is that kid.
There you go. He's created enough chaos with that.
Can you imagine that he could have just been standing in the woods at any point and shouted, "I found him!" And then one of these other guys would have run out to just chase that guy. I do love the Scooby-Doo hallway scenes.
I really do, though. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. I feel like it's, I don't know. I love it.
The plan all along was to kill them at the cliff.
Sorry, what? No, the episode's not ending.
What? I love it. Okay. She's like, wait, what?
I guess also that his plan was to outrun Jocks, when he's shown to not have any athletic ability of his own so far.
I wonder if
his
she
plan
somehow
was to create a scenario where they actually care about, like, saving her or keeping her alive to some small degree.
Well, the rule was also no violence.
Well, that wasn't violent.
Against the other team.
I don't think
it... he also hand-slipped, yeah.
Oh, that's hard defense, though. It's a hard defense to
Not
pull.
for real, though. I actually wonder if she maybe somehow has food on her, and he pushed her off the cliff where he's hiding.
That would also be very hilarious.
Oh, I assumed that he was carrying the food and was hoping that they would stop chasing him to save her.
You know what? This guy, I respect his dedication.
And he's already dead.
Omae wa mou shinderu.
Nani? Who is it?
Did I miss a page?
He escaped.
So what I said was going to happen has happened.
I think I definitely missed a page.
They're running on the cliff, he pushed the girl off, and the two decided to go and rescue the girl instead of follow him.
That's the page I missed.
They're not assholes.
Well, that's what I said. That's what I thought his plan was. Not the push her over, and she's carrying a bunch of food.
I had no self-control.
Who are these characters?
I was hoping he was about to start an arm wrestling competition.
What's with his eyes there?
Did
you see one of them was like, no, him, like his left eye, like from our perspective, the right was like slightly at an angle.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It was just one of those, like, if you're paying attention to the frame, it was bad.
One bad frame in 2 billion.
Honestly, they make for some interesting moments. You remember the Naruto versus Pain fight?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where I stopped watching because it all looked like it was a cartoon for some reason.
They changed studios around there, I think?
Well, yeah, but the whole fight literally looked like it was a cartoon. It was like, I understand I'm watching Japanese cartoons, but...
No, I get what you mean. There is a line between cartoon and anime.
There you go, and that's the thing Yuichi found. He found the woman respecter.
すげえ。やり方はともかく、本当に二人の足止めに成功しちゃった。
それは最低だな。
まあそうだよな。
だがそんなやり方、ずいぶん無茶な賭けに出たな。
別に賭けじゃないさ。少なくとも一人は足を止めるって思ってた。一人が止まればもう一人が止まる可能性も十分あった。
どういうことだ？何を根拠に？
俺はこの3日間ただお前を追い詰めるためだけに時間を使ってたわけじゃない。K グループ5人の性格と関係性を観察してたんだ。そのためにこちらの情報をわざと流したり、歩み寄ったり逆に挑発してみたり、そして観察の結果作戦に必要なあるもの、いやある人間を発見した。それが鬼瓦百太郎。第一印象は粗暴で直情的なバカ。だが誰よりも情に厚く、過去の失敗を忘れない繊細なところがある。しかも女に対して異様に純情で優しい。そう、俺が探していたのは5人の中で一番優しい男。
確かにそいつなら彼女を助けるかもしれないが、追っ手はもう一人いたんだろ
う。もう一人の追っ手、柱谷千里は百太郎をいつも意識していた。
え？
百太郎の行動や発言にほとんどリアクションしていたからな。千里という男の性格は
I didn't catch on to that.
一言で言えば器用貧乏。何でも器用にこなすが一番にはなれない。こういうタイプはまっすぐ生きている人間に対して口ではいろいろ言うが心の奥で憧れの感情を持つ。
少しわかる気がする。
Hey, look, he
だから
identified
百太郎が
similar
本気で何かを
patterns.
頼んだら千里は断りにくい。自分のキャラを器用に
So the
作っている
most
やつは
irrelevant character in the main group ended up being the deciding, like, the source here for the analysis.
He's almost too good at seeing people's
それでどうやって勝つんだ？作戦の半分が成功しているなんて俺にはとても。
してるさ。むしろここからは俺の得意分野だ。
得意分野？
一番のハードルは俺の
I don't know, man.
分析が正しかったかどうか。
You've got two of them isolated, but they're isolated with her. And you two are here, so no one's left to watch the other people that are left deliver the captain food. So you're literally back to square one.
I like that we got all the credits during that.
Wouldn't it be amazing if they were using this as the jump-off point for a sports anime about these 5 people?
After the game, they're all in debt. But now, if they just win one more game.
Oh no, that's the name of the series. After the game.
Honestly, okay, so first of all, double entendre, great job, right? But like, don't they already have Kuroko no Basket? I think these characters are based off them.
Kuroko no Basket?
That would be kind of fun.
I don't know, I never watched it, I just...
Whoa!
He's switching to Group C.
Really? What?
Well, I hope you like this game. Because that's all you're getting!
And that's what we're getting for the next 3 episodes, everybody. But there we go. So we got as much of an explanation as we could have hoped for right there. And I have to say, it's coming together.
I just have this problem where I'm like, I shouldn't by now, but I'm always expecting the main character to actually be playing the game. He never is.
Of course not. It's all about subverting every single thing, right?
I'm for serious. Like, this kid's gonna grow up and he's gonna join the secret police and he's going to be like the guy who gets everything out of everyone.
Oh yeah. Musical cues at the end there for like his whole ending credit explanation was definitely felt a bit Danganronpa to me. Like a little bit of that waiting time in court where like they're trying to deduce everything.
Oh, the bullet scene?
Yeah,
I'm talking about the game. I haven't seen the anime. I've only played some of the first game.
Just the game. I've only seen the game.
Yeah, like when you're doing you have to shoot the right answers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I see where you're coming from with that.
It's also the exact same vibe for like what's happening actually, which is the full explanation putting it together. So like that also makes sense. But yeah, I think I'm at least satisfied with what they've showed me for like explaining how he got to where he was, what he's doing, and how he thinks he's going to win. And it seems like it stacks up, right? He's not just
And
bullshitting it and making it up.
it didn't take 5 episodes.
And it didn't take 5 episodes. Very important.
I don't know. I kind of feel like this play that he's making right here should have taken 5 episodes.
Oh, right, where he's going over, like, every single day that he's there or something.
Well, it's just that he's trying to break them, like, psychologically, right? Last episode, when we were introduced to the whole concept, we never saw him talking to anybody. The first episode that the thing was introduced, he didn't have any time to talk to anybody. So his whole, I've broken them psychologically, was a 5-minute reveal. We've not seen him do any of it, other than him talking about how I've been doing it.
Right, we don't see him lay the trap, we just see him
there,
spring it.
while I hear you there, the beginning of the episode was literally, hey, these guys fall apart without their leader, so if I do the right thing, that's it. Like, he did kind of establish that.
No, that's what I'm
I guess
saying.
He did do the right thing.
That's what I'm saying. It was a 5-minute reveal over this episode.
And also keep in mind, the whole reason it was a 5-minute reveal is because he didn't have the answer until he had it. You know what I mean? He didn't have this material to plan days for. He was spending those days waiting and hoping to get the right info. Right? And then as soon as he had it, he acted.
I'm just saying, in my ideal scenario, we'd cut out game number 2 completely.
Yeah, fuck that game.
And then we would spend those days having him break these people psychologically in a meaningful way that we could see, instead of, ha, here was my plan.
I mean, that's always going to be the flaw with, like, every single show or any media that has, like, a hyper-smart character, and somehow you have to set up the scenario. At some point, the writer isn't smart enough to figure it out.
No, I disagree. I disagree, and I'm going to fall back on Ozymandias from Watchmen. The whole, do you think I would tell you my plans if you could affect them at all? And then you rewind to everything he's been doing in the movie, because you've seen his plan, you just didn't recognize that it was a plan. That would be the clever way of doing it. Backtracking to show us everything he's been doing that we've seen him do, to then understand why he was doing it and how it culminates in this master plan of his.
I'll say this show is worse than Naruto when it comes to flashbacks, bro. I don't know how you managed it. It's like you conscious effort or something.
I can barely survive Naruto with the number of flashbacks they have.
So. I literally had to swap to the manga, and you know what? You know when you're reading manga and all the like background of the panels, like behind the panels goes black to indicate it's a flashback? That's still half the fucking volumes.
They use a lot of ink.
Granted, it's only for like a page maybe. You know, you can fit 10 minutes worth of flashback into a page in manga, but...
So, smartest Naruto character versus Yuichi.
Smartest Naruto character, Itachi. Itachi wins.
There you go.
Does he?
Well, actually, not even Itachi. Madara, which honestly just further emphasizes the win.
I don't...
Can Jutsu be against the rules here in this game?
And if we're not counting that, it would be Black Zetsu, in which case Black Zetsu still wins.
I don't agree with that.
What do you mean? I don't... Zetsu is infinitely more powerful than him. He walks up to him, baps him on the head, it explodes.
Well, we're not talking power, we're just talking about intelligence.
I was just talking smart.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
In a battle... Oh, well then Shikamaru? Yeah, Shikamaru beats the shit out of this guy.
I don't know that Well, I mean, Shikamaru is very smart.
Alright, so like, this guy is playing 4D chess, Shikamaru's playing 60. Like, Shikamaru is aware of planes of existence that we aren't aware of.
Yeah,
he's playing on them.
I'm just trying to think of who the smartest...
Shikamaru managed to kill an immortal man. A man who literally cannot die, he killed him.
I like your pitch on that, but it's literally he cut his head off and buried it separate from his body.
You know,
Literally.
That's the series.
No, all of his shit was buried together.
Literally not that clever.
I want to see all the smartest characters from like every Shonen Jump series just put into a single story, and they're all trying to out Zanata's gambit each other.
Additionally, Immortal Man comes back,
like,
so...
If we're talking like a fair argument, I think the best matchup we can give Yuichi is Light Yagami. Or L. One of the two.
Yeah, because, I mean, they're both technically...
Orochimaru would be the equivalent of this guy.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I mean,
actually, personality-wise,
he's a super intelligent guy who's a monster. This guy is super intelligent, described as a monster.
Literally pushed someone off.
What part of that isn't like Yagami?
I'll be honest, I don't know who Yagami is.
You haven't seen Death Note?
No. I saw like the first 3 episodes of Death Note.
Okay. So picture this character.
Better start with an O, Griff.
Picture Yuichi, but he has brown hair. And also, like, intentionally goes out of his way not to have friends unless it's convenient.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically the same character.
Also, you're throwing me off because we were talking about Naruto characters.
Yeah, I know. I just branched out because I was trying to...
I spent my time going down the list of Naruto characters that I thought would be smart enough.
I was trying to find something on a right power scaling, because that's like saying who wins, Naruto or Goku. Like, Goku destroys planets. What's Naruto gonna do? He scorched the moon once, and that was technically the fox.
Yeah.
I don't know, we've already done that death battle of Naruto versus Kirito. Not Kirito. Ichigo, yeah. All I can remember was Kurosaki.
I'm starting my own series of death battles. It's gonna be...
I don't remember when that was made, but I think that was before Naruto had perfect, like, Sage of the Six Paths mode.
Well, I mean, spoiler alert. Naruto won.
I mean, like, because Naruto can hit things that exist on a different plane of existence, right? When he has Sage of the Six Paths mode. So I don't see any reason why, if he had that, he couldn't fight Ichigo.
Well, I think it all came down to the moon shit.
Yeah.
Because Ichigo doesn't do anything on that level.
People want to compare characters that have no relative power scaling, is my point. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, you can't compare... You can't compare this guy to, like, Shikamaru, Madara, you know...
Well, I think it's because we already laid out the base level as we're only comparing intellects, not powers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, that said, I will agree with you. The Naruto equivalent would be Orochimaru. Intelligence factor, Shikamaru. General who this person is, Orochimaru.
Well, the problem here is the game for Tomodachi Game here would be our guy here, whatever the hell his name is, Monster, and Shikamaru play a game of Go against one another, right? And then this guy would try to break down Shikamaru emotionally or whatever the fuck. We know his game plan isn't to play Go.
Mm-hmm.
So Shikamaru is going to win the game of Go. And this guy is going to somehow win the game.
I don't know. I don't think this guy could break Shikamaru mentally. He could try, though.
Well, that's his thing.
Is that really, like... Shikamaru may not be the strongest fighter, but when it comes to his head, there is no one above him.
Well, that's the thing, though.
Quite enough to see like what his actual weak point is anywhere. So yeah,
his weak point is his chakra limit, and that's literally it.
But he's also lazy, and he's also misogynist.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. It's been his main characteristic since he was a little boy.
Isn't that just every
I thought his
Shonen
main
Jump
characteristic was that he was lazy.
He gets it from his dad. Yeah,
His
yeah.
key characteristic is that he's lazy.
But they're kind of equal.
There we go. All right.
I'm not gonna discuss that just because I'm not remembering anything, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Right.
So I think that's probably it for Tomodachi Game, and of course our new series of intellectual death battles. Come see that next season.
Watch out, Screw Attack! We're coming for you.
Well, I don't know. They have a card game about that.
So this has been Stone-Faced Reactions, not Death Battle. I've been Griffin, that's Shy, and that's Theta, and we'll catch you all next time. See ya, everybody. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?